we probably should talk about how the Meat OS makes decisions about reality and why meditation or these other practices from the book, how they can help you get in charge of it. So when there's a new signal in the world, I clap my hands and it doesn't make it into your brain until your body decides what to do. And here's the steps it's going to run through. And it's doing this constantly for everything. Number one, it's an F word, is fear. And if it's scary, run away from, kill, or hide, or maybe fawn over it. The fight, flight, freeze, fawn. Well, what do you mean if it's scary? It's not scary. It doesn't matter. Your brain was too slow. The body is a distributed consciousness of mitochondria and other things that are talking to each other via several different signaling mechanisms, and they're looking around in near real time going, is it scary? Is it scary? And this has worked for all life forms. And different life forms have different responses. Tree puts out sap, a skunk will spray you, humans will run away or punch you, whatever. And you do that, and you see these in those videos on YouTube where someone startles another person, they jump and have that response. They didn't think about jumping. They didn't choose to jump. Their nervous system did that to keep them alive. So that's fear. The next F word is food. And your body will tell you to eat everything because famine's a problem, right? So we have fear, we have food, and then the next one is probably one of your favorites. All life has to do it to stay alive for multiple generations. It's an F word, Max. Do you know this one?
I'm guessing it's the four-letter F word.
Oh, you went there. I was thinking fertility. But fertility. I understand you're in the 4-letter now. It is the F-bomb. And so before your brain even hears the sound, your body's like, is it scary? Can I eat it? And should I hump it? And then after that, and there's 2 more steps it goes through. After that, it's going to give you an emotion. And then your logical brain is going to tell you a story that makes the emotion real. This is the basis of reality and consciousness, and it is fucked up. Okay? Except, I just explained everything you've ever done that you're ashamed of, right? Every time you didn't ask the girl out, every time you didn't take an opportunity, procrastination is fear. Every time you shied away from something, every time you didn't do what you want to do, it was fear. Every time you ate all of the Ben & Jerry's and all the pizza, that was food. And every time you went on the date with that person or people that you shouldn't have, it was just your operating system doing what Mother Nature wants it to do. So there's no cause for shame. And very importantly, the fact that you don't want to go to the gym, that's your body being very truthful. If you go to the gym, there might not be enough food to fill you back up afterwards, so the gym is going to look unattractive. So many people are like, I'm so ashamed. I know I want to go to the gym, but I don't want. No, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just your body doing its thing. And the reason that I wrote Heavily Meditated is the other 2 F words in order that the body will do. So we have fear, food, fertility. The next one is friend. So we are wired in our bones. All life is wired to support its own species and to support other species and to support life around it. You don't have to have a conscious brain to do that. It is built into life. Okay, that's kind of hopeful. And then the final F word, which is the core of Heavily Meditated, it is forgiveness. And for all other life besides humans, it's probably just evolution. But for humans, I make it forgiveness because forgiveness closes the loop to go back and let you turn off inappropriate fear responses. And what happens then is you imagine like a set of cups, you have to fill each one. So now you only have so much energy. So you fill up the fear cup, except you made it smaller. So there was a lot more left for food. Oh, you learned how to do fasting so you don't feel like you're going to die without tacos? Oh, that got smaller. And then, oh, maybe you shifted from porn and one-night stands to sacred intimacy kind of stuff that's truly nourishing. What's left? Oh, energy for my community, for my purpose, for my family. And then what's left after that is enough energy to evolve and to become the person you want to be. It's that important. And you use biohacking to add more energy, because if you can make more energy, you can fill up all the cups more easily. And that's necessary if you want to live to at least 180 like me. And I have no interest in not dying. I have a great interest in living as long and as well as I choose.
So put another way, would you say the 5 Fs are essentially Dave Asprey's hierarchy of needs?
It's different than the hierarchy of needs. So Maslow, who wrote the hierarchy of needs, he's a brilliant guy, and he died before his time. And what he's talking about is an incomplete hierarchy, because in his notes that were unpublished, it was just published or just talked about probably 3-4 years ago. Scott Barry Kaufman, a friend who's been on my show a couple times. Have you interviewed him?
Yeah.
Okay,
he's
cool.
Great. Love
Scott. Lovely guy. He studied all of Maslow's papers, and transcendence was the final word on the hierarchy of needs, where that's a basic human need. So there are mappings, but these are about needs. What the biohacking F words are is this is how the body processes reality, right? And what Maslow was looking for was a self-actualized person, right? What I'm arguing is that understanding the order of operations for these things and how the body allocates energy to them when you're not paying attention, it defines your reality. And it's why a meditation practice or a meditation with any of the meditation accelerators on it from the book, it turns fear down. And so you could look at something and say, that's terrifying. If you turn that off, it's so much easier than what I learned in the monasteries in Tibet or in Nepal. They'll tell you, notice the feelings. They're coming in. Oh, there's a sensation, an emotion. Gently set it aside. Be curious. Do not. It works. It just takes an enormous amount of time. And the biohacking approach is, if I keep getting this emotion and it doesn't serve me, maybe I can go to the root cause and maybe I can turn off that alert.
Hey, if you liked that video, you need to check out this one here, and I'll see you there.